Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, what I think is some of the best the Metal Gear Rising series has to offer on the Series JG. Last video I did was kind of a little standalone video. I didn't record it as part of a larger block, and I did not realize that the point at which I quit out my autosave, we're going to have to redo the bit where the enemies come through the lobby. Like, we fought a few enemies at the beginning of this, and then they kind of counterattack as we move into the lobby, and I think you guys are hearing those noises of me adjusting the volume settings, and I apologize. But we're going to have to do that again. I did off-screen find out, and by find out I mean I just looked it up, how to get the data storage item, but I'm pretty sure we can't get it now because I'm pretty sure there's like a barrier now that we can't go back. I had to get it before triggering this. But it's because apparently you're supposed to you're not using the helicopters up on the roof. You're supposed to be jumping onto television monitors that are mounted on the walls, and those are actually a place Raiden is allowed to run and walk. And I did not realize that. And in that respect, this game is a little bit like Rocky and Bullwinkle for the NES, in that you can't tell what you are and are not allowed to stand on. Not really a good comparison game. Or not a comparison that you want to have made about your game.
You can control that UGT as well, yes? Give them hell!
Get over here, you. Kill you. Kill you. Well, you are just gonna... You probably could have done a better job of not... Fine. I wanted to use the... There's not that many points in the game where you get to use the mounted guns, but no... I apparently don't get to do it. I don't get to have nice things. I didn't kill these guys fast enough before I focused in on the flyers. I see you down there.
My hack was a success. Board the elevator right.
Ghetto. Oh. But those TV monitors there, you can see, apparently I was supposed to be able to run on them. But again, Rocky and Bullwinkle for the NES technology, you have no way to tell that that's what you're supposed to do. Or oh, you guys still coming? Oh, now I'm only 159. Well, there you go. Now I'm not at a perfect percentage anymore, so congratulations on your success. And it kind of makes sense that if I just hang out here, more guards will come, so I can't complain about realism, but oh, you'll never get me when I'm on the other side of this glass.
Enough with the guards. Just get in the elevator.
Okay, fine, Doctor. You're in charge. Why don't you just take over the whole operation? I'll do the fighting. You can just go home.
The building is divided into upper and lower halves.
Can I skip this?
So that
Okay, thank you.
let me. So,
I wonder if I missed hilarious elevator music.
You must find the power panels, Raiden.
yeah, I'm on it. Any advice?
Not really, no. Other than combat advice, I have very little. I am sorry.
And my combat advice really isn't useful, since the one time I tried to do combat stuff in this game, it was me shooting a missile at a helicopter and missing.
You must find the power panels, Raiden.
Yeah, any.
Other.
This
Hey,
game...
Kev. That
I hope
piece
this
of shit
video
killed
sounds
mine.
okay, because
Is he one of those almighty winds?
Yeah.
weird sound in my
Goes by
headset.
Sundowner. It's a folk name for this warm air current in Southern California. He's also, well, not the formal head of Desperado, but pretty much their de facto leader. Let's see. Born in Alabama, family was poor.
Well, those two facts are pretty much
Solid student,
always paired
decent
together.
grades, but
Sorry.
no money for college, so
I'm
he
a
joined the
snob
Army.
who's not from Alabama.
Says he fought in Panama in '89, then Iraq again, Afghanistan.
Afghanistan
In
again.
2008, he drops out of the service and starts doing merc work for various PMCs. He was active all through the SOP years. Built up quite a reputation.
It's amazing he didn't show up earlier in the series than this.
Apparently, the Sundowner handle comes from all the blood he leaves behind. Looks like the sunset.
You know how sunsets look
Anyway,
like lots of blood?
An IED put him out of action for a few years. But then, Cyborg Tech brought him out of retirement. The Army investigated him for possible war crimes. A few times, looks like.
But Trump insisted that he get his
Desecrating remains,
trident.
torturing POWs, some wrongful deaths. No convictions, though.
Because
Pretty
he
rosy
reached
past,
out
huh?
to Trump on Twitter.
Not that I'm one to talk.
Hey, come on, buddy. You know that's not fair.
You know, I killed
You
people
were just
because
a
of the
kid.
Sears program.
You didn't know what you were doing. And it's not like they gave you a choice.
Sundowner, on the other hand, totally went out of his way
Thanks.
to murder everyone. Thanks a little bit, man.
Yeah. You dig up anything more on Jetstream, Sam?
Nah.
Yeah, actually a bit. Still a lot of missing pieces.
I'll take what I can.
Right. Full name Samuel Rodriguez. Born in Brazil, so
Okay, we
Yeah.
did
his
hear
fucking-
this.
It's there for anyway.
Would it
All right.
take-
Anyway, after that,
I thought it might be new
Once-
info, but yeah,
this
once
was
he was
come-
getting
that's
ready to
not-
talk to
yeah.
pronounce his name all Portuguesey. What up, gangsta?
No? Did you need anything else?
No, guess not. Just wanted to hear the sound of your...
Ah.
Where are these electrical panels?
I believe they are hidden in the walls. Use your enhanced AR to search for any unusual heat sources.
Okay, keep it simple.
Whoa.
I like it.
What's your position?
My apologies. I appear to be lagging behind once again.
It's difficult to
It's
operate a
We couldn't
elevator
have
with
that
this
elevator
tail.
without you.
Indeed, your gratitude is appreciated.
Thank you
I
for
am
thanking
headed
me.
your way now. There is no need to wait for me. Continue with your mission.
Got it.
So between videos, I'm gonna have to probably disconnect and reconnect this headset because it doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't sound quite right.
The electrical
Anyway.
panels are most likely hidden in the walls. Use your enhanced AR to search for any unusual heat sources inside the walls there.
So apparently I don't get to rip off. Oh, where do I use? I think there's some kind of way to actually see the posters uncovered. Not that I'm like desperate to do that. I mean, I'm the internet age. I can get porn if I need it online, but okay. Well, here's a data thing that I just kind of stumbled across. Our VR mission.
There should be an electrical panel
Ah,
nearby.
crap.
Use your... Ah, I found it! No choice now.
Okay, so it's probably possible to do a significantly better job than I did of not getting detected, but trying to cut off his arm. What's him letting me do that? Be a real nice time for Ghetto. So it's not too bad if you get all the health power-ups and you buy all the power-ups for your Wappets. You're pretty damn powerful. Although I missed my chance to ghetto that guy. So I should have been able to stealth this section. I didn't. I don't know if I missed any treasures that you can only get by stealthing.
There should be an electrical panel nearby. Use your enhanced AR to locate it.
Come on. Do I get the loot that was over here, or did I just blast it across the room?
Good. 1 down, 2 to go. Keep at it, Raiden.
I do feel bad I didn't stealth that, but I mean, I was going to. My thought was always try to stealth it. If you fail, try to win the fight. Just like I said, the one full LP I watched all the way through of this from Kalis, who, you know, there's worse things you could do than go check out his old LP of this if you're enjoying this series, this game. But my LP is not necessarily doing it for you. But yeah, he just kept stopping, continue, or like restarting, which I've done on other things where I really wanted to see a specific outcome. But it really soured me on it. Like I watched him play through this level so many times trying to get the stealth. I can't bring myself to do the same because it would take forever. To really do it properly, like I think you'd really need to use like. Do we even have the like? I think you can find this game's equivalent of the magazines. Oh, here they are. Yeah, you kind of need to use those. You need to get pretty involved. This is not a game that makes evading enemies by stealth easy. Speedrun strats for this game, you would have to get good at the stealth stuff. You couldn't waste time fighting it. Oh wait. Oh, never mind. I think I guess there are more guys that I could have been stealthing. Never mind, it's too late to stealth them. I don't think I can get far away enough to have them lose me. Although no, I find myself trying. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Okay, so now we're both stun locked because that one stun locked me when I was trying to take advantage of his friend. Oh man, it gave me a little button prompt, but I didn't do it fast enough. Now I gotta try to ghetto this guy. Hopefully it'll give me something where I get a chance to not end with, like, shitty health. Well, maybe at this point I just need to, like, survive. Ghetto! I mean, bullseye, I mean, whatever. Okay, so that was probably like a C. Do I even get a combat score before I clear the whole level? Probably not. Alright, so I guess I could have gone back to stealth mode. I thought like the entire floor had cleared of enemies. But no, I only got a few nearby enemies coming after me, so I could have RP grenade. I think I've already maxed on that, am I? Is that worth going after? Yeah, it actually is. I've only got 4 of that. Not that I'm ever using them, but... I think that's red phosphorus grenade. I think those are the ones that set biological enemies on fire, but this game is full of robotoids, so I don't even know why I would care about that. I think that box is over here. No, it's on the other side of the wall. Getting all the health bonuses is certainly making this... Like, I'm comparing myself to a Kalis, because like I said, that's the only Let's Play I watched this all the way through. Getting all the health bonuses, which I did by using a FAQ, which a Kalis did not do, has certainly made things easier. Not easy, but easier. I've got more life to play with than he did. I got down to, like... I certainly lost, like, 70+%, 80%, like... With no health upgrades, and he had some health upgrades, but with no health upgrades, I would have been very close to death when I finally got Ghetto and won that fight. But I actually was kind of winning anyway. It was quite close, but I still would have won anyway. A sea box. Oh, it's just boop. That really wasn't worth it. But those blue boxes, you have to use, you know, Fook points. Another sea box. Another data thingamajigger. So yeah, if you wanted to do a full clear of all the VR missions, you would have to find every single VR mission, which would be kind of a pain in the butt. In the meantime, I feel like we've only taken out 2 electrical things. We're supposed to take out 3. We missed one somewhere. I kind of feel like the 2 that... Well, maybe over here somewhere. No, we got one here. Because I do kind of feel like... I don't know that you'd want to jump out through there, but the game makes it look like you could. I don't think you actually can. It's probably on this wall somewhere, because that's really... It's like, what would require you to deal with every single enemy that was lurking about the place? We got one here, and we got one here. Oh, there must be one in one of these inner rooms, then. To force you to deal with, maybe in here. Ah, the hidden one.
That should take care of security. Now, head back to the gate.
Sneaky game. Oh, and now there's more guys came out that are like new. Although if they don't move, then this would appear to be guys that you have to fight. Like if they're just going to stand there and guard that. Yeah, if he's just going to stand there and guard. Okay, never mind. I don't see how you stealth this guy. Cut off his arms and legs. Would you please give me Ghetto? I have to say, how much more Ghetto can you get? Oh. Oh, I guess more guys. Oh, no, that's him. B for the overall place. That's not too bad. So, I know there's a section right before I call an elevator where I have to explore to get another health power-up, but I think it's another elevator that's later. I think I'm supposed to go into this elevator now. I wonder if you fully stealth the area up until that point. If there's a way to stealth this guard. I guess you could EM grenade him and take him out before it can get anyone else's attention. Because otherwise, you stealth all the other stuff and then you have to fight everyone anyway.
Activate your pain inhibitors now.
No, keep them off. I need it this way.
I really need the pain.
Well, as you wish.
Weirdo.
I must say, I have turned more than a few men into cyborgs. But you, well, your past is most...
sexy.
What you getting at, Doc? Most of the time, you're working with first world ex-military. Grown men. Compared to the average third world child soldier, I can't really complain. Most of them, they're the sort of guerrillas your typical patient gets paid to slaughter.
Well, yeah, that's not what I was getting at, actually.
This shouldn't be news to you, Doc.
Yes, but,
Look, just help me take care of those brains after I bring them back. I do my business, you do yours.
Why are you suddenly yelling at me? I'm being your friend. I want to help you, Raiden. You're being so cold to me.
Keep going, Raiden.
Perfect. That's about what we
Hey,
need.
Kev, you have anything on that sword Sam was using? Didn't see...
It's not Sam.
Well, okay, so this is stuff that maybe is only playing now because on this particular save, we never heard it before. So maybe we need to get through this.
Pretty weird hilt Sam had on his blade.
It had some kind of explosive charge built in. Helped him unsheath quicker.
Dangerous for
Cheap
no real
trick, if you
reason,
ask
though.
me.
Maybe it was, but he did cut your arm off. Besides, if you get down to it, just being a cyborg's not exactly fighting fair, is it?
I
Maybe
would have
not.
murdered you for that.
But I'm not saying any and all science isn't fair.
It's weird how the blade pointed downward, too. I thought samurai swords always pointed up.
It could be to help him unsheath it faster.
Oh, it just could be that he's got a
Maybe it's
strange
part of
kink
the
to his
original
sword. Some guys
Urudachi
have a different
style,
kink to
or
their swords than
something
others.
Rodriguez invented over in Brazil.
An underhanded blade for an underhanded fighting style, huh? I like it.
Sexy.
Guess all the staff's already gotten out.
Probably. There's an evacuation notice for the entire neighborhood, in case you hadn't noticed. Can't exactly have civvies running a...
Too bad.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay,
Anyone
so this
involved-
part we've
Those-
heard before.
Well, World Marshal's got an... But you once World... And...
The way of taking...
Alright, we just got to cycle through it to make sure we don't miss any new stuff. Okay, and that is it.
Too bad.
Oh man, I hate it when the last thing that they repeat over and over is like super long. They usually have the sense to give them something really short to indicate that you're out of new dialogue.
What's up?
What up, Mach? Took me a second to remember that Mach was what I wanted
Okay,
to say.
save complete. Don't let your guard down, okay?
Don't you have any kind of new food to talk about?
Raiden, are you fully versed in the field? Of course, then hesitate. Of course.
Okay, never mind.
The risk for example, such the effort yet it gives.
I think I'm pretty sure we've heard this before.
So, you were under Mistral's command all this time?
I originally took orders from Sundowner. Missed
What?
unknown
She...
that my
We did go through that, so okay. We'll call this door or elevator or whatever. Maybe this is an elevator. I thought it was an elevator last time. It was just a door. Oh, you
They're
guys.
pouring in from everywhere. This is crazy.
It's like they don't want you destroying their headquarters.
You do not have to fight every enemy you encounter, Raiden. Try and keep moving.
Okay, fine. That's the purpose of this scene, is to run away. I'll run away. Now I'm even use the ninja run button to make it super easy. And I'm probably missing power-ups along the way, but I do not believe this is the place where the you will get an endurance thing
Nice
thing
of
is
them
that.
to blow open the door for me, yeah? Idiots.
Schweinhund. I even got repair nano paste, which I don't really need right now, but it's still cool to have. How am I supposed to get up here? Okay, jumping. So there is no reason to fight that Metal Gear cow monster. I'm not gonna miss power-ups when I can see them, because you never know, and they might be really cool. I'm definitely taking a lot of damage just by running away from everything. Okay, so I do have to beat this one. And I vaguely recall... Oh, damn it, this isn't what I meant to do. I vaguely recall that it's kind of useful for this one. Ah, damn it. Okay, so I've gotten a little confused about my buttons here. I'm trying to remember the one that takes me to my sub-weapons and lets me change them. But I seem to have screwed that up. Because I should be... What button is it? Damn it! Ah. Because I've got all sorts of... Damn
All
it.
these sliders in the area. Perhaps they could be put to use.
Because I didn't come out of that with health or anything, because I, What What the hell button is it, JG? It's not that one. Then it's, the down? How do I, That's what I was looking for that whole frickin' time. I'm just gonna actually just flat out use a repair nano paste. No, I won't. Maybe I'll run into somebody that I can easily get. Oh. I'm just pressing and holding the left trigger with the R2 button down at this point. There's like... Okay, well I guess that counts as getting my health back.
Keep climbing like that. It will be much easier for you. What happened?
Okay, so I'm supposed to avoid it. Suddenly I can see where they're shooting, because I'm supposed to avoid it. So this is one of those, hey, it kind of looks cool. Like, it looks like something cool from a movie. Video game-wise, it's like, what am I actually meant to be doing right now, sections? I'm still having fun with it, though. Yeah, I just completely lost which button you press to get to the sub-weapon menu, because you're actually supposed to use the crazy psi dystopia against the grads. It's actually a really super useful weapon to use against them from what I've heard, so I was looking forward to getting a chance to do it, and didn't really get to, but we still beat it, and then the game just kind of gave us health afterwards by giving us a sequence where we had to jump across a bunch of enemies and do button inputs. So it all worked out fine, and we've made it to the end of another video without the world ending. When we come back next time, folks, we'll be climbing up the side of the World Marshal Building, which is clearly the most efficient way to get to the roof. See you next time.